Do I need Jesus' forgiveness? Not really. I can go get it from the horse's mouth. I don't need the messenger of Allah pretending to be. Oh, that's blasphemy. Everybody needs Jesus' forgiveness. Well, look, whether or not I'm a sinner worthy of his trouble, we don't abide virgin sacrifice, Christian enough for the likes of you. Everybody needs Jesus' forgiveness. He's not Christian enough. I'm not Christian enough. Are you him? Did he send you? I'm about to send you back. You shall know them by their fruits. This is taqiyya, a fundamental principle of Islam. This is not against Islam. I mean, it's fundamental to Islam to pretend to be Christian and brainwash a generation of imbeciles against their own best interest. They say the greatest trick the devil ever pulled was convincing the world he didn't exist. Pretty sure the one where he convinced these idiot peasants their opinions mattered was worse. The eternal and sovereign order of the Knights Templar of Rome is here to protect the rightful inheritors of the land from the usurper. Voting has ended. Protestants protest a foreign army, king, God on your land. They invade you. And they're like, oh, the foreign God. We can't find him. Because it's you. It's flat earth. See, the Catholic Church was founded, and, you know, it was in the wake of the Varian disaster. Pretty good run. 600 years. 400, 600 years before Muhammad, the prophet, the messenger of Allah, wrote the Quran, scared up enough rabble to invade Europe. But Islam means peace or submission. So after they attack you, you fight back, they give up, and now they've won. At one point, Muhammad had to befriend his enemies and pretend to support them until he could garner enough support himself to overthrow them. It's a self-fulfilling and defeating prophecy. If we didn't have people acting like that, we wouldn't, be driven. For instance, first, do no harm, or you're not a doctor at all. The Jews are fine with that. The Christians are fine with that. The Muslim equivalent of a doctor is called a hashashin. Hash eater means hash dealer, means opium dealer. And it's where we get the word assassin. Buddhist, first, do no harm. Yeah, it's just the flat earth. It's the Martians who can't make any promises. Yeah, you're not allowed to drink wine. You're not allowed to have alcohol. When you're enslaving a tribe with poppy, you don't want them drinking a bunch of wine. It's bad for your investment. Once you're enslaved, no big deal. I don't claim to know God's plan. I know it was written in Greek. Not some idiot German with a handlebar mustache. Oh, we'll just change this and we'll change that. Moses was not the first Jew in the Holy Land. They had exodus to Babylon 1,000 years prior. The Philistines were a barbarian tribe of slave-raiding sea people from the west. Moses shows up with his tribe and the other 11, 12 tribes that are there like, all right, this guy's cool. But the Philistines, why would these 11, 12, 13 tribes get along, but not the Philistines in particular? Not because they weren't from around there. Nobody's from around there. But the Jews are escaped slaves, and the Philistines are like Allah's repo men. First, do no harm, or you're not a doctor, or a diplomat, or a judge. Heretics of all stripe, magi and wizards, have been poisoning the well, selling you the cure, and skipping town, taking you for everything you got, since before you could spell KKK. There is no Christian who is not a Judeo-Christian. Jesus was born a Jew. He died a Jew. He was a Jew, all in between. Paul was a Roman, for one thing, and I don't mean to degrade or undermine his ministry, but I don't think at the time, he imagined Anybody stupid enough to think they should blame the Jews forever, go around talking about you gotta forgive. You shall know them by their fruits. This is Islam. Lily white Philistines jump out of their boat, raping and pillaging foreign gods. Where? Yes, I said the Nazis did 9/11. I didn't say which Nazis. Was it actionable? I didn't get my cut. You gonna cut somebody a check? Washington's still waiting for the bill on that one. It wasn't an inside job. I didn't turn state's evidence. Idi Amin is not the last king of Scotland. You even know how intelligence works, Washington? It's not all crack rock following people around talking about smoking more than he's selling. I don't know how much you had this smoke. They think that was going to work on me. I sold pot. It comes out of the ground. God put it there. Still run rings around your whole goddamn outfit. The KKK was already ridiculous enough. Talk about a circle jerk. Bunch of tablecloths wrapped around their heads. First, do no harm, Washington. Or you end up with homos and fucking retards. Shooting themselves in the foot, stabbing each other in the back, and blaming Darky. If you had a father, let alone a father who taught you how to act, then maybe we could tell the difference. First, do no harm. Forget about the law. You've justified self-defense. In the eyes of God, you're not a doctor. mfrodeo.blogspot.com. Christian enough for the likes of you.